Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Man of unsound man reportedly shot by police. A St. Catherine man, who is said to be of unsound mind, has been hospitalized after he was reportedly shot and injured by a police party outside Linstead yesterday afternoon. According to reports, at about noon, the cops approached the man who was armed with a machete at the location called Ochi Bus Stop. He was ordered to drop the weapon, but he disobeyed and challenged the police, who shot him in the leg and arm. He was taken to the Linstead Hospital, where he was admitted. The Independent Commission of Investigations and Inspectorate and Professional Standard Oversight Bureau have launched a probe into the incident. Amari adds her voice in support of Vybz Kartel amid health concerns. Sing J and social media blogger Amari DJ Mona Lisa has criticized the Department of Correctional Services DCS for its alleged mistreatment of incarcerated dancehall artist Vybz Kartel, who is suffering from deteriorating health. We're not saying free Kartel, we're saying make sure that he gets help in regards to his health, cause when it reached ABC News, it made Jamaica look bad, Amari said. She suggested that Kartel should be given immediate help and that the Department of Correctional Services should call on its own medical team to examine Kartel's situation and ensure that he does not die in prison. We are talking about someone who has been in jail, making hits after hits, still calling on God, still a motivator for children and for everyone, someone who don't give up, and this is someone who is known internationally. He is not someone who should be ignored like this, disrespected like this. It should not be seen as if he is not important, she said. Kartel's lawyer, Issa Buchanan, said that the artist was under 23-hour lockdown following a recent phone violation. What's worse, it emerged last week that he is suffering from a disorder known as grave disease, which, coupled with two heart conditions, which his lawyer says makes his present situation life-threatening. Broadcaster Lisa Evers of Fox 5 NY said she had obtained a sworn medical affidavit from Kartel's private doctor, endocrinologist Karen Phillips, which outlined that the dancehall star has been battling Graves' disease for 7 years, and despite being treated, it has not gone into remission. Evers also revealed that the 47-year-old DJ has two heart conditions that are getting worse, and that without surgery, he could die. This is not anybody asking for help. This is Vybz Kartel. Mr. Prime Minister, you need to do something about this, Amari, who is known for the hit single, Nico said. Amari highlighted that she said was a hypocrisy and scant regard which had politicians do with members of the entertainment industry, using them when it is expedient to do so and ignoring them at other times. While these people in government call on artists to give them dub plates, you call on me for a Nico dub plate when a run election, uno call on the artists them, while these artists can't call on you. The man has been in jail for all this time for a crime he said that he did not commit, and you have him there, have him a die, until just seem like a personal thing, but let the law deal with that. But it is making international news right now that Vybz Kartel is sick, she mused. Amari called on the authorities to intervene to ensure that the DJ gets the needed medical attention. He needs to be flown to Miami if he has a heart problem. If someone as young as him has a heart problem, you must know it is very serious. How you go home and then pork and sit down and take up remote and know that the time is ticking away and that Kartel needs to be in a facility where the best professionals to get care for him. Two of Kartel's closest colleagues, Spice and Popcorn, lamented his alleged mistreatment at the hand of prison authorities. Popcorn took to Twitter on behalf of his former mentor. Free up Adidja Palmer, give the mother another chance at life, Jaja Noah, tweeted the unruly boss. Spice, who is known for the collabs, conjunctal visit and romping chop with Vybz Kartel, wrote, "Prize for Vybz Kartel, stay strong, I love you king, free world boss. How can you lock up a man down for 23 hours every day in a poorly ventilated era, knowing his health issues, just because you find a cell phone on his block? So what happened? Him alone have to pay the consequences for the entire block? Jaja." Labour Ministry confirms death of Jamaican farm worker. The Ministry of Labour and Social Security has informed that a Jamaican worker died last month on a farm in Canada. The ministry said in a media release on Monday that the 32-year-old worker died on May 26. The ministry did not state his name. It says an initial report from the Jamaican Liaison Service in Canada has confirmed that it received notification at approximately 7:25 a.m. that the first-time migrant worker had not awoken that morning. Efforts at resuscitation by paramedics had reportedly been unsuccessful. The ministry says a subsequent report confirmed that the coroner determined that the death was due to natural causes. It says the Family Service Unit of the ministry has been providing psychosocial support to the family of the deceased in Jamaica and is making preparations to have the body transported to Jamaica. Operations at Trelawney Parish Court adjusted to facilitate sitting of Circuit Court. The Court Administration Division CAD is advising the public that effective Tuesday, June 6, some operations at the Trelawney Parish Court will be adjusted to facilitate the Easter term sitting of the Circuit Court in the parish. The changes include civil matters will be heard at the Victim Services Division located in Rock, Trelawney. Criminal and coroner's matters will be heard at the Clarkstown Outstation, and the Petty Sessions Court will be held at the Family Court at Rock, Trelawney. The changes CAD stated will remain in effect until July 31, 2023. The administration further advised that the Chief Justice will be presiding over the Circuit Court matter in the parish this term. Court to make special measures application in US $420,000 cocaine case. The St. James Parish Court intends to file a special measures application in the case involving a St. Anne farmer who was caught with US $420,000 worth of cocaine and a small quantity of weed in his luggage at the Sangster International Airport in Montego Bay, St. James in October last year. The special measures application is a request made by the prosecution to allow a witness residing overseas to give evidence to a live link. Alan Reed, 66, was scheduled to stand trial before Judge Keisha Grant Price on Monday, but the case was unable to proceed due to his legal representative, Martin Thomas, involving in another matter in Westmoreland. Additionally, the special measures application have not yet been submitted. It is our intention to make a special measures application, the clerk of court told the judge during Monday's hearing. I do not wish to start the matter in July because the court goes on break in August. Grant Price explained, however, if you are going to make an application for special measures, I will set a July date to accommodate the application, but it is unlikely that the matter will be heard on that day. The judge scheduled a date for July 26 for the special measures application and advised the court that in case it is granted, adequate preparation time will be needed for the overseas witness to provide evidence through live link. Grant Price informed the witnesses who were present in the courtroom that the trial would not commence on that day, but that they should provide their contact information to the clerk to be notified of an upcoming October date on which the trial is expected to commence. Reed's bail was extended. The facts are that Reed was about to board a flight to Manchester, England around 3:20 p.m. on October 1 last year when his luggage was found to contain 6 packages with 8.5 kilograms of cocaine and 2 packages with 2.03 ounces of ganja. He was arrested and charged with breaches of the Dangerous Drug Act. Cuthbert Flynn to focus on family structure and crime with new appointment. The breakdown of the family structure and its relation to crime will be one of the priority areas for a newly appointed Minister of State in the Ministry of National Security, Juliet Cuthbert Flynn. Minister Cuthbert Flynn pointed out that in her new portfolio, she will have responsibility for the Department of Correctional Services and the Jamaica Combined Cadet Force. She also noted that her previous appointment as State Minister in the Health and Wellness Ministry has prepared her for this new role. It has prepared me quite excellently because I work on a few programs with mothers, looking at families, and it's the same when you're looking at the corrections. If you're looking at what's happening with your youth, as I've been doing here in the Ministry of National Security, we saw where the recidivism rate of Jamaica is 40%, Cuthbert Flynn explained. She further stated that she wants to drill down further on programs within the ministry that promote strong families. We have to look at the family ties if we want to curb crime and to make sure that we keep people out of the correctional services, the state minister added. We talk about building stronger family ties at the Ministry of Health and Wellness, and it's no different here. I believe that we must build stronger family ties, which will give you stronger communities and will have better outcome for your children, so we won't have people reoffending or even to start offending in Jamaica, she added. The state minister said she continues to build on the work done by her predecessor State Minister Xavier Mean. There was also a technical working group, correctional service set up. I need to look at the issues and what are some of the recommendations and then to choose from there some of the low-hanging fruits that we can really get some things moving, Cuthbert Flynn continued. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell.